Bonjour à toutes et à tous, je m'appelle Aditi, j'espère que vous allez bien. Bienvenue à notre chaîne YouTube qui s'appelle JS Global Institute. C'est le troisième épisode pour vous aider d'apprendre le français. Dans l'épisode précédent, on a fait les alphabets et les nombres en français jusqu'à 20. Aujourd'hui, dans cet épisode, on va continuer les nombres après 20 jusqu'à 100 et le temps de la journée. On y va? Good morning, good evening to all. I wish you all are good. My name is Aditi. Welcome to our YouTube channel, that is JS Global Institute. This is the third episode at our channel to help you learn French. In previous episode, we did alphabets and numbers up to 20. Today, in this episode, we are going to do numbers after 20 till 100 and timings of the day too. But before starting, if you are new to this channel and you have not subscribed our channel yet, please press subscribe button and press bell icon too if you want to get updates from our channel. So let's start. So students, in previous episode we learned numbers up to 20 in French. Now we are going to move onwards, but before that it is must to revise all the numbers. So let's have a look as fast as possible. Repeat after me once so that you get to know other numbers too. Number 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And after that, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 and 20. Now we are going onwards, but it was must to learn them because others number are connected with them too. Alright, so we will see how they are connecting. So let's move on. So here we are going to start with number 21. So it is 21. Now as in English it is 21, 22 like things, same is the case in French. You can have look over here. What we call 20, it was 20. And what is 21? It is 21. Alright, so this becomes 21. Now the thing to be kept in mind over here is that, as I previously mentioned, that whenever there is ending with the consonant and starting with the vowel, so these gets connected. Alright, so what it becomes? 21. Right? But here there isn't any kind of vowel, so it becomes 20. Alright, so you can spot here that number like 1, 2, 3 in French continue along with 20. Alright, so what does the counting become? 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and this 30 is called 30 in French. Right? So counting from 21 to 29 was very much similar, but here from 30 onwards the things are gonna change. Alright? What thing is going to be changed here is that initially it was 20 in front, now it becomes 30. Alright? So now rest of the things remain the same. Alright? For example, we can say 31. And we can compare also with 1, 2, 3. 1 is called 1 in French and 31 becomes 31. Alright. 2 is called 2 in French. 32 becomes 32. 3 is called 3 in French and 33 becomes 33. Alright. Similarly, 4 is called 4 in French and 34 becomes 34, right? Similar is the case with 35. It becomes 35. Alright? So, moving onwards. Similar is the case with 36. 36, 37, 38, right? 39, and this 10 kind of thing changes in the French. And here for the 40, the term name is 40. Repeat after me, 40. Right? Things remain same up to 40, and the same is going to continue after 41 as well. What is the name for 40? 40. And now this is going to be same as that in the case of 20s line and 30s line. Alright, so I'm again going to share you so that you get clarified a bit. Yeah. 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and name for the 50 is 50. Alright, so now let's have a look what happens after 50. So can anyone guess what is going to be the case? Let's have a look. Yes, you are right. Same is the case of 50s line. Alright, so the thing we have to do is remember the first word, that is second, and all of the rest numbers continue. One thing you have to keep in mind here is that whenever there is 41, 51 or 31 kind of thing, there always comes a in between second and so this a means and. Alright, and it is only in 51, 41, 71, 61 kind of things. Otherwise there isn't any a between any other number. Alright, so now let's move forward. 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, and name for the 60 is 60. Alright, so now I'm going to remove this page for once and let's have a look so that you get to know that you remember counting from 1 to 10 or not. So what is going to be for 61? 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. Now, this is something where counting change in French. What is the change here? Usually, it follows up to 9 kind of thing in French. I mean, have a look in 59. Here it was 59, and after that the number changes and it becomes 60 over here, and then the next thing continues. But here is the different case. What is the different case over here? That it was 69 and it was called 69, but here for the 70 the term doesn't change and it continues and becomes 70. Alright, so now what can we expect for 71? Is there any guess? Yes, the things are going to be different here. For 71 we are going to use the term which is used for 11 and the 60 remains constant. So now I am getting towards the previous page so as to compare this. So what is the term for 11? That was ons. And what does 71 becomes? 71 For 72, 72. 73, 73. 74, 74. Right? And continuing, for 75, what is the term? 15, and it becomes 75. 76, 76. 77, 77. Alright? 78, 78. 79, 79. And for 80, here the term is going to change and it becomes 80. So now the thing is how to remember. One thing you can use to remember this is 4 is used for 4 and 20 is used for 20. So you can multiply, this is just for remembrance, so it becomes 80. So this is how you can remember 80. And the similar rule which we used previously continues here, right? Have a look over here. 81 becomes 81. 82, 82. 83, 83. 84, 84. And moving on, 85 becomes 85. 86 becomes 86. 87 becomes 87. 88 becomes 88. 89 becomes 89, and 90 becomes 90. So in these two cases, that is in the case of 70 and 90, the above thing has continued. That is, in 70 we used the line continuing with 60s, that is was on these, and with 90 we continue using 90. So the same rule which applies above in 70s line will apply here in 90s line also. Let's see how. It becomes 80 ons for 91, that is ons means 11. Alright, 92 for 92, 93, 93, 94, 94, 95, 95, 96, 96, 97, 97, 98, 98, 99, 99, and for 100 it becomes 100. Alright, so these were the numbers up to 100, and to memorize them I'm going to tell you a basic tactic. For that I have already told you along with the counting, but now I'm going to tell you separately so as to remember these numbers better. So what is that tactic? The basic tactic is to learn counting up to 20 very well, that is from 1 to 20. You can have a look over here up to 10, and then from 11 to 20. Alright, once you have learned up to 20, then the things are going to become easier. How? Have a look over here. See, the things are going to be same after 20, like in English also, from 21 to 29, and after that here the word changes and becomes thront. So you need to only remember the word thront over here, and after that you are going to continue the same counting, right? Like thront kind of things up to 39. Right, and then you have to learn another word, that is 40, right? And the same thing continues with 40 thing and up to 49. Now the other word for 50 is second, and after that you are going to continue up to 59. Right, after that the next word is soixante. So you have to remember one thing, that up to 69 the things are going to be same, like 50, 61, 62 kind of things, and after 69 the things are going to change. How? You are not going to learn a new word over here for 70, you are going to use soixante dix, right? And after that you are going to continue like 11, 12, 13, 14 kind of things. All right, this is up to 79, and the next word to be learned is 80, and the similar things continues over here: 80, the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and for 90 it becomes 90, and the same which happens with the 71 thing, that is 71, same continues with 91, that is 91, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 18, and for 100 it becomes 100. So this is the easiest way to learn numbers in French, right? So now we are moving towards the next topic, that is le temps de la journée. What is le temps de la journée in French? Le temps means the time, de la journée means of the day, right? So basically the time is divided into 4 categories, even in English as well, that is in morning, afternoon, evening and night, and same is the case with French. So what we call these timings in French and what are the greetings which we use in these timings, I am going to tell you in upcoming thing. All right, so let's have a look. So first of all we use le matin. All right, so for the time being you have to learn the things the way I am speaking. Later on as we progress we are going to know that how we write things like these, right? So you have to grasp the things as they are for the time being. But for a small reference I can tell you that whenever the thing le or la is used, that means the in French. All right, whenever le is written you will pronounce it le, whenever la is written you will pronounce it la, and le means for masculine kind of things and la means for feminine kind of things. So what happens in French, basically all of the things are divided into feminine and masculine things. The thing is not the same in English, but we can refer to other languages, for example in Hindi or Punjabi. So there are things that are divided into masculine and feminine kind of things. For example, you can say mere मेज lag gaya. All right, so here you are referring the table as masculine kind of thing. All right, so same is the case with the French. All of the things are divided into masculine and feminine kind of things. For masculine we use le, which is pronounced as le, and for feminine kind of things we pronounce it as la. All right, even morning, evening and afternoon kind of things are also divided into masculine and feminine. So morning is called le matin. Right, repeat after me: le matin. Okay, this is not matin, this is matin, and as it is masculine so we are using le. All right, so what greeting we use in the morning? As I told in the first episode 2, that we use bonjour. Repeat after me: bonjour. All right, next time is l'après-midi. So here we have used L apostrophe. I will tell you later how and why we used it. I will basically tell it into another video. This is not the right time to to get into these things. All right, so for the time being you can learn that afternoon is masculine kind of thing and we call it l'après-midi. All right, what is afternoon called? L'après-midi. All right, and the greeting used is bon après-midi. Bon après-midi. All right, moving on. Third is le soir. All right, so soir is masculine, so we used le over here, right? And we call it as le soir. And the greeting used is bonsoir. Repeat after me, bonsoir. Alright, and the last is night, which is called la nuit in French. Right, this is feminine, so we are using la over here. Alright, so what is night called? La nuit. Alright, and greeting used is bonne nuit. Now, right, what is the greeting called? Bonne nuit. Alright. So students, this is the end of the video, and I covered le temps de la journée et le nombre in this video. And if you liked our video, please press like button, and if you have still not subscribed our channel, please press subscribe button and press bell icon too to get further notifications. And thank you so much for watching our video. See you in the next lesson. Au revoir.